Talkin Sports. Here we are. Yes! 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 Fuck! God damn it, man. You know, I've been wasting all this time. I missed like almost the whole first quarter of the fucking football game. Yeah, I'm fucking pissed off right now. I'm on edge. Trying to figure out how to use this goddamn thing, and I'm like, holy shit. Wow. So I tried something new today, and it drove me nuts. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't figure this out. I am not a tech person. I have never been a tech person. And now I'm trying to make this work. Josh, let me see, live chat. Yeah, welcome to live chat. I think Josh is here. The problem is it doesn't show up on the iPad the way same it does in this. So I was trying to something different and see if it, yeah, I think Josh is here. Yes, Josh is here somewhere. Maybe he'll send me a text. Yeah, he can send me a text, tell me he's on, because I'm just trying to figure all this stuff out. All right. JD Talking Sports. How you doing, everybody, today? Had a little technical difficulty, but we're back and happy as hell. Yeah. Now, Hal sent me something awesome today. Hal sent me something freaking awesome today. The Titans have a linebacker. His name is, and I want to get this right, Azeez Al-Shaair. He was an undrafted free agent out of Florida Atlantic in 2019? I think it was 2019. And he was with the Niners, where he was a special teams, great special teams player. And now he's in his first year with the Titans. And he actually leads the team in tackles. He has 27 more tackles than anybody else on the team. I mean, he's really getting it done this year. He's really awesome. And that is the thing that interests me. Hal sent to me. He was homeless in high school. His parents got divorced. So he had his house got burned down. His apartment house got burned down in high school. And he had to live at a motel. He had to spend a couple hours a day commuting to school to keep playing football. And he shared his appreciation with Mike Evans, who's been with the team now for 10 years in Tampa, and shared his appreciation with him and said, I'm from here, born and raised. I grew up homeless my whole life. I swear to God, I've been watching you since I was a kid. I used to stay under a bridge, bro. He was honored. They embraced, went their separate ways. I was like, God damn. I just thought that was, I mean, FAU is a Boca Raton that's right near Michigan's mom. I won the bet that there was a Boca Raton Bowl, which she didn't think there was. He has a fumble recovery, a sack, 89 tackles, 40 solos, 4 tackles for loss, 4 quarterback hits. He's from Tampa. He went to Hillsborough High School. It's not the same high school. He's going to be 26, 27. Hillsborough is, I'm almost positive, that's where Sheffield and Doc Gooden went to high school. But I could be wrong. Yeah, so undrafted free agent at Florida Atlantic in 2019. Here's a guy in high school who's like, you know what? Now he could have just said, I'm throwing in the towel. It just was too much. And I can't do it. And that's okay. I mean, but he wasn't like, that wasn't the way he was going to do things. He said, I want to play football. I'm not going to let things off the field affect my life on the field, and goes and gets a college scholarship, undrafted, and has paved himself a career and a payday coming for him, a big payday, I would think, after this season. And then he talks to Mike Evans. And Mike Evans is like, wow, okay. He looked up to me, and that's why I went on a rant about Mike Evans, because I felt that here's a guy who's been playing for so long and should get the respect he deserves. I mean, here's a kid who comes up to him and says, I remember you growing up. You've been here 10 years. I was 16 at the time. I remember, I was, formidable years. I mean, this is a role model, man. This is a role model. This man's a role model. He is. He does great things. I mean, it's awesome. So, wow. Yeah. And they don't have, Hendrickson's not playing tonight for the Bengals. I saw that play where he got hit in the knee, hyperextended knee. And Sam Hubbard's out too. And Ravens off. This is a game the Bengals have to win. They can't afford to lose this game today. Yeah, this would be a bad loss today. I think this could be a very good game. And you got Shakur Stevenson fighting tonight. They had the opening ceremonies for the Grand Prix, the Formula One. in Vegas. I mean, a race at night. It's going to be late at night. I'm going to watch this at night. There's a place to like to see a football game in Baltimore. That would be a cool place to see a game. And yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. Yeah, and thank you, Al, for sending me that. I love that. And Panthers defensive coordinator Gyro Evero said Cowboys and Miami most explosive offenses they faced this year. Dallas offense as good an offense as there is. And I read somewhere, what did Clarence Hill posted? That basically he talked about last week. What did he say last week? Oh, he said that, crap. He said something. He said last week that, who got a bunch of catches last week for them besides, it was the guy who, shit. I'm trying to remember. Wait, I got it here. Let me see. Pittsburgh. Yeah, Mike McCarthy, Rico Dowdle, more touches. His answers, we'll see how the game goes. I'm thrilled to death with the way he's playing. Last week, the same thing he said, that would be great, but also my focus is Tony Pollard, the primary back. They said the same thing, just like last week at Brandon Cook. Look for more opportunities for Rico Dowdle. And he had a hell of a game last week, Brandon Cooks. That's what I was trying to remember. So I was like, okay, I'm trying to remember that stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I can't remember what they were saying. And I mean, I couldn't remember the name of the player. And yeah, I just was like, I needed to figure that out. Yeah, I'm trying to see if he's here. Yeah, but I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to do all this stuff, trying different things today. I don't know if it's going to work out, but that's all we can do. All we can do is try. And Devon Achan has barring setbacks. He'll play when they host the Raiders this week. Madden 24. Oh wow, he's in the tent right now. Lamar Jackson. That's not good. And what Josh Johnson's on the bench. I mean, he's inactive this week, so that's not good for them. Madden 24 season 3 cover Michael Vick, blast from the past. I was like, all right, cool. Kansas, Jalen McDaniels been injured this season. He's only thrown for 705 yards, 5 touchdowns, interception. He's 21. He's going to come back. He said he's coming back for another season, which is good for him. He said it on social media today, so that's a good thing. And Harbaugh accepted the 3-game suspension, and he's going to come back. Supposedly, he's coming back. He'll be back if they make college football playoff for the bowl game, but he's missing the Maryland game. He missed the game against Penn State. He's going to miss the game against the Dump. And Richard Deitch said that controversy leads to ratings and money. He thinks there could be 20 million people watching the Dump versus Ohio State. Oh, Tyler Boyd, my boy. Yes, fantasy. Yes. And I'm going against Livestrong, New York City today. How about this? UNC John Copenhaver played all 10 games for UNC despite breaking his hand in week 1 against South Carolina, where they beat him 31-17, had a 2-point conversion that sealed the win over Duke last week. How about that? Thank you, Inside Carolina, for that. Broke his hand week 1, and he's playing every goddamn game. To me, that's awesome. I saw that. I was like, wow. The Big 12 partnership with WWE for the Big 12 title game and a championship belt for the MVP. I love it. I think that's just great promotion. Imagine that championship belt. I mean, that's sweet. That's a nice thing. I like that. And Jameis Winston can have his jersey retired at Florida State. Well, he did win a Heisman, did win a national championship, also accused of rape. But hey, you know what? Let's retire his jersey. They host North Alabama on Saturday. And Anwar Richardson said Sark tries to keep focus on team when asked about bulletin board material. Yeah, they got the Iowa State's a tough game this week. That's going to be a scary little game. Jamar Chase is just, you watch him, he just flows when he runs with the ball. Flows. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful to watch. Yeah, what are you doing that for, watch? Yeah, I guess not. All right, I guess we don't have Josh today. That's all right. So we try, we search. Mac Brown Mac Brown, I put not returning. Mac Brown is definitely returning next season. Per AD Jeremy Sharp on 3. Yeah, he's definitely coming back. He's getting ready for recruiting. I don't like that. I'm not happy about him coming back. I don't think he should be coming back. I think, yeah. And Burrow just got crushed on a sack. And, yeah, that's a big loss of yardage. Ravens have nice uniforms, man. I do like the Bengals, too. I do like since they got that. That was since, what was that? Super Bowl, that was 90. What year was that? That was 88, 89 season. Yes. Yeah, that's when they got him. Yeah, I remember that. Yes. Iowa's Cooper DeJean, done for the season. Probably broke his leg. I mean, that's what happened. So that's a loss for them, for that defense. But, hey, you know what? They're probably going to be playing for a Big Ten championship. And, they'll get their asses kicked. But we'll see. Oh, Jamar Chase. Oh, overthrew him. God damn. That's all right. Throw the ball to Tyler Boyd, and I'll get more points. Brick Muse, Reggie Miller talked about the Harden trade at the end of the Denver game. He said he traded was for situations like this, and he misses an open layup. So I thought that was kind of hilarious. And Netflix might buy the in-season basketball tournament. I guess we'll see if that happens. I mean, to me, it doesn't mean anything. Nets 6-5 are playing at the Heat right now, and Clemson is at number 1, South Carolina. Gamecocks are 2-0. Clemson Tigers are 3-0. And Atlanta's getting the 2025 All-Star game. Willie Randolph, and Bumbles is for this, being the bench coach for the Mets for Mendoza, and I'm okay with it too. I think I'm okay. Oh, Lamar Jackson looks like he's going to the locker room. Yikes! So did he get a concussion? Shit. Yeah, I don't know what's going. Or maybe are they letting him run around? I don't know what they're doing. Oh, okay, maybe they're just checking out his leg. Maybe it's his knee. He's like, I'm okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, damn. Okay, I thought he was going to locker room and that he was done. Everybody's looking like shit. He better be healthy. We can't have him out for any period of time. And A's are moving to Vegas, but the Nevada Teachers Union fighting because there's $380 million in public funds for a $1.5 billion stadium on Vegas Strip to open in 2028. They're going to lose that one. I don't think they can. But they can fight it. They're the first to change location since Expos became the Nats in 2005. So the A's have gone from Philly to KC in 55, to Oakland in 68, 50, and now they're going to go to Vegas. 50 and 112 last year, average over 10. They only averaged 10,275 fans a game last season. That is ugly. That is very ugly. So I was like, oh, God. Yeah, and Raiders left Oakland in 2020, so they're both going to be out of here. Ohtani and Acuna are the first unanimous selections for MVP ever. That's what Bob Nightingale said. I didn't see Sarah Lang say it, but I saw him say it. I was like, oh, okay. Really? Yeah, first time unanimous. Ohtani down to the Dodgers. That's his 3 teams are the Dodgers, Rangers, and Red Sox. We'll see what that is. Acuna comes off of 40-70, first time ever, 41 home runs, 73 RBIs. And actually, 2 Dodgers finished second and third. Betts, second. Got all 30 second place votes, and Freeman got all third place votes. And it was the first time since 74 when Garvey won and Mike Marshall finished third, that from 74, 49 years since 2 Dodgers finished in the top 3. And that's pretty crazy. So Betts got second. Ohtani got unanimous. I didn't even look to see what the breakdown was in that front, but I was kind of curious. And unanimous. And yeah, come on. Ohtani's won it twice in a row. And then he's won it twice. And then, oh my God, how come I'm blanking on teammates right now? But Trout won 3 times. He's won twice. 7 total. 8 Braves total all time. 8 Braves. I mean, it's just crazy, the amount. It's really mind-boggling to me. It's very impressive. Very, very impressive. Both had great seasons, and Ohtani, we'll see next year. He's probably not going to pitch, but we'll see how that goes going forward. And then they're giving out a new award to a alumni, Nicholas Lidstrom, who played 20 years, the Borio Salming. That's who Borio Salming, 3-time All-Star with the Leafs. Actually, the all-time leader in points for the Leafs, 768, most for a defenseman in Leafs franchise history. The awards named after him. Now, he came over in 73 from Sweden when there weren't too many European players, and he got a lot of cheap shots. One game he got his face sliced open, and he said he only missed a couple games. he said, yeah, they didn't really respect the European players back then, but he was the first, and then they all started coming over. So I thought that was pretty impressive. So it's the Borio Salming Courage Award, recognizes European NHL alumni member, positive influence in community, best embodies Borio's lasting bravery, courage, and dedication on and off the ice. Because they're playing the games in Sweden this week. So I didn't know anything about him, so I wanted to look it up. And he just missed it. God damn. Missed 53-yard field goal. It's still 7-3. Why do they all pat him on the head? He missed the field goal. Like when they miss extra points and when they miss free throws in basketball, do they do that too? Because I don't think so. I mean, they always do it. I'm like, why are you guys doing it? So I was like, what's going? Strange. It's very strange to me. Very strange. So I don't know. I guess you're trying to keep positive influences around him, but I don't get it. Oh, when Adam Johnson died, they're saying that the way the guy kicked him was like he almost did a kick with his skate and that it was intentional. But so this happened October 28th. He died in the English Hockey League, and he was going to propose to his longtime girlfriend, Ryan Wolf. He bought a ring before they left for England for the season. How about that? That's terrible. I saw that. I was like, ugh, that's horrible. I saw that. I was like, ugh. And, oh, there it is. Yeah, I've been up for a while, dude. Dude, I was trying to figure out if you were here or not. I was like, where'd he go? Where'd my man go? Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Yeah, no, I sound like I'm a little crazy sometimes. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Saudi oil giant Aramco set to become major FIFA sponsor. Well, you get in the Saudi Arabia is getting the 2034 World Cup. So, right. Thank you, Martin Ziegler, for that. Sports Nation now being rebranded on social media to ESPN Bet. We knew that was happening. We knew that was happening, right? I mean, we knew that was happening and happening very soon. So, good God. And Robstown is in Robstown, Texas, near Corpus Christi. My friend Brandon sent me this. They're called the Robstown Cotton Pickers, which I would think would be as racist as yeah. The first link said I did end the stream, but I would think you would have got the second one. And I had to change the screen. It wouldn't work. And I don't know, dude. And I'm trying to do it this way, but I realize I'm taking away my access to information through this. But I'm okay. I'm just gonna keep on trucking, keep on. Yeah. So we're trying. It's a journey, dude. It's a journey. That's all it is. It's a journey. That's all we can do, right? And yeah, so he sent me this one, Robstown Cotton Pickers, but it's not what you think. It is in reference to Hispanic migrant workers whose presence and activity have been a noticeable influence on the city's culture. So the Cotton Pickers is not what you think, but it's still, oh, beautiful pass. Oh, what a play on defense. Holy shit. Wow. Who was that? That was a play, man. That was a beautiful, well, it hung up a little bit, but it was there. And he got there at the last second. Who was that? So that was Rashad Bateman against, who is that? Yeah, he caught up. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, good play at the end. Wow. Damn. That was in Bateman's hands. Bateman's like, God damn. Yeah, you put that sword back in. You put that sword back in. You deserve it. You got it done. Wow. That was pretty cool. That was very cool. Yeah, I was like, wow. Crazy. Yeah. And oh my God. Should I even do this? I don't know. Josh, you want to hear this? I don't know if I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna feel about this. Stephen A. Smith is giving sex advice. I saw this from Jimmy Traina. Sex advice. He loves Latina women. He loves the women of the Golden Bachelor. He was going crazy. 60-year-old woman. He was going, wow. Well, he's not that young anyway, but he also sex with him no more than 11 minutes. That's all he's given you. So I'm thinking he's not really getting laid a lot. 11 minutes, huh? I don't know if that includes foreplay. So I didn't know if that was everything was 11 minutes or was he talking about the actual act of sex? But Jesus, I saw that. I was like, wow. Also, Worst day of week to be horny. I think, I don't know. Is it Monday? Is it Tuesday, Wednesday? I don't want to know. Also, best song to play during sex. I don't know. I think if you're thinking that hard, that when you're, you should be, when you're in the moment, I shouldn't be thinking, oh shit, what's the song I'm playing when I'm having sex? I would think I'd be focusing on my partner and not thinking about what my favorite song is. And best meal before sex, I was thinking tacos or beans and rice, something heavy, something milky, maybe some ice cream, but maybe beans. I'm like, dude. And they said he goes on and on about this. Like nobody wants to know, nobody cares, and he just is going there because they're paying him a fortune. And I guess and I don't think anybody wants to know about Stephen A. Smith's sex life ever. This year, next year, for eternity. Nobody. Because nobody beats the Wiz. I saw that. I was like, ugh. Yeah, that's some nasty stuff. Still can't believe that Jackson went 32nd overall. And they didn't want him to play quarterback. Both got extensions. Burrow's been to almost two Super Bowls. Ravens have won one playoff game with Lamar Jackson. So Burrow's 3 for 18 for 17 yards, and Jackson's 4 for 8 for 60 yards. That's no bueno. That's no bueno at all. Yeah, and I talked about Wayne Gretzky. So he's at the Hockey Hall of Fame. He said on TNT's broadcast on Wednesday, and there was a game at the Hockey Hall of Fame, and I guess he went 0 for 1, 0 for 2, 0 for 3, and this young kid, he was running the line, says, sir, if you move the hand down, the stick a little farther. He said, I was so mad I threw my hat off. So he went there incognito, and this kid working there is like the Hockey Hall of Fame. He's like, if you put your stick lower, maybe you can win the game, whatever. And he just kind of like left, but he laughed about it now, but didn't even know who the greatest was. Didn't even know who he was. Didn't even know who he was. I thought that was hilarious. Didn't even know who Gretzky was. That to me is very funny. Yeah. And yeah, there was a picture of Bengals that Burrow had a brace or something on his hand, but they're saying that I guess now. I guess we'll see. Pittsburgh, Danny Smith, longtime special teams coach, taking a number of hits. At the end of the Green Bay game on Sunday, he's been with the team since 2013, tore the rotator cuff in 3 places and will need surgery to repair it. Said, I've been hit a lot and been hit hard. Got a lot of metal in my body over that. I got to learn to get the hell out of the way. I got hit in college in Clemson, Georgia Tech game. Got a tibial plateau fracture. Got a plate and 6 screws in my knee. I had that hit at training camp with Antonio Brown when I broke my ribs and my L1 vertebrae in my back. This one hurt. Torn rotator cuff in 3 places. That's no bueno. He said, what happened? Tom said a late hit on Steelers safety DeMonte Kazee after his game-sealing interception, and Kazee slammed into Smith, sending him flying into his right shoulder. Shoulder went numb. Not a good thing. He said, everybody coming over. He also chews a lot of gum. Didn't lose the piece of gum in the collision. I looked at him. He was still chewing it. That's what one of the guys said. So obviously, he's in a lot of pain, but the shoulder was okay. Yeah, so I was like, that's pretty funny. I thought that was funny. Yeah. Oh, which one did you hear about? Gretzky, or did you hear about the football player? I don't know which year. And Seattle, I talked about Boye Mafe, 7 consecutive games tied Sinclair for Seattle Seahawks record, most consecutive games with a sack. He's having a good season. 2nd-round pick last year, 32 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 10 quarterback hits. Yeah. And Charbonnet. Oh, about Stephen A. Ugh. Yeah, that's nasty, dude. And Zach Charbonnet, 44 yards and 6 carries, outperforming Ken Walker. But Ken Walker has more carries. I don't know, dude. I feel like, yeah, Seattle can take first place with a win over the Niners. Yeah. Oh, that's Sunday. That game. Sunday. Keenan Allen can miss the game. We're hopeful he'll play this Sunday. Justin Jefferson is not going to be back yet. Madison, who I know Gumbashev has as his running back in fantasy, did not practice with concussion, means he's probably going to meet. And Noah Brown, who was on last 2 weeks, 13 for 325, a hammy, he can miss some time. Oh, and they asked Michael Carter from John Winefuss asked him if they're, he asked him about if he was stunned to be released from the Jets. He said yes or no, and then added there was a lot went on behind the scenes. He said, I asked Carter if he asked to be released. He said, I did not answer that question. And that Kyler Murray is big into Bruce Lee. I didn't know that, but good for him. That's good. And how about this? Ray Anderson was the athletic director at Arizona State. So he's, did he resign? So he'll get his full salary through the spring 2026 as professor of practice and senior advisor at the Sandra Day O'Connor College of Law. He'll be among the highest paid professors in the country, $950,000. Not a bad job if you can get it. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Well, to remain under same pay as the professor after his resignation. Huh. He'll receive the same salary as a professor as he did as vice president of university athletics and athletic director. Now, I talked about this last year. So Ferris State is going to play a D2 playoff game Saturday without its coach because he's suspended because players were lighting cigars after they won the national title in D2 last year. Yeah, Coach Tony Aness. I talked about him. They'll travel 60 miles in Michigan to play in-state rival Grand Valley State. It's a one-game suspension. It was announced by the NCAA. It's so draconian. Like, really? Because they smoked cigar because it was I forget, it was a high school. Yeah. Yeah, he goes, I can go to the game, I can buy my ticket, so I don't know, but I don't know if that's a good idea. They had to pay $2,500 fine, $15,000 in cleaning and repair expenses. When the 2022 championship game was played in McKinney, Texas, is a strict no tobacco policy. They beat Colorado Mines 41-14 for their second consecutive title. He can practice, Ines can prepare the team, but he can't communicate with the players during the game. Lineman Olari Oladipo says he'll miss his coach yelling, "Come on, defense, get a sack. Come on, Larry." Okay, so but I remember it was a non. You couldn't. It was a non. You couldn't smoke at the place, and I was like, "Come on, that's crazy." But hey, he's getting a one-game suspension. So what do I know? Not a lot. Not a lot. And Pac-12. The two remaining schools can and should withhold revenue for the remaining 10 from this lawsuit and will be within their rights to do so after gaining control. After all, liability that the conference needs to absorb. Oregon State, Washington State's joint statement is a temporary stay of the preliminary injunction by Washington Supreme Court. The departing schools are only delaying the inevitable because the Superior Court clearly got it right. Under the bylaws, the conference's future must be decided by the schools that stay, not those that are leaving. I just think they're going to want some of that money. They got to pass that money around. I mean, it's good to dream, right? It's good to dream, but it's not going to happen. Come on. And big games this weekend. Georgia at Tennessee. Georgia's going to kill them. Washington at Oregon State. Texas at Iowa State. That's a trap game. Maybe he should put up like Saban put mousetraps all over the place. Colorado's playing Washington State tomorrow night. Michigan, Maryland Saturday. Rutgers at Penn State. I'd love Rutgers to get an upset, but I don't think it's going to happen. Tulane at Florida Atlantic. Tulane's trying to get that New Year's Six Bowl. 3:30, Carolina at Clemson. Please, Carolina. Please, make my day happy. Florida, Missouri. Missouri's playing really good football right now. Yeah, all the other games are shit. I got to be honest with you. Oregon and Arizona State did with UCLA, but Oregon's playing at a different level. So I don't see really any upsets this week. Iowa State might give them some problems, but I think Texas knows that this is a trap game and they got to get it done. So I guess we're going to see what happens there. Jokic leads the NBA in triple doubles with 4, Doncic 2, Adebayo and Scotty Barnes with 1. And supposedly there's no, Kelly Oubre, a hit and run got hit. They have the Philadelphia police said there's no photographic or video evidence of a collision occurring at the intersection where he reported being hit. And he's not being accused of anything, but maybe he didn't know the area and he did not correctly identify the intersection where the crash occurred, but he really didn't know the area. But I was like, really? It's kind of crazy, right? I mean, would he make it up? But the injuries aren't, I don't know, dude. Something's not, I hope nothing comes out in that way. And Draymond Green is Antonio Brown per Antonio Brown. That would scare me straight, Draymond. If Antonio Brown's comparing you to himself, it's time to say, we got to change this. Oh, and Big Baby Davis and Will Bynum are convicted them for scheming to defraud a fund to help ex-NBA players pay health care costs. Davis said he had $27,000 of dental work in Beverly Hills but geolocation data from the phone showed he wasn't in California. Dude, why you, man, that's just creepy, dude. That is really creepy. I got to be honest with you. I find that really highly, highly creepy that you would do something like that. Yeah, I just was like, really? So it looks like they're going to get some time in jail. And they went after some guys already. Made public in 2021. 18 former players were stealing $2.5 million through fraudulent medical and dental claims. God, this is to help players out, man. Ugh. Terrence William, the ringleader of the scheme, was sentenced to 10 years in prison. He recruited other former NBA players to participate by offering them false invoices. Jesus Christ. And he got paid a kickback. Ugh. Just terrible. Yeah. Ugh. Crazy. Yeah, how about the Mavs have scored 110 plus points in all 12 games, breaking a team record set in March 1983 for most consecutive games in a single season to score 110 points, and they beat the Wizards last night, 130-117. And Mixon just got a touchdown. I think Mixon just got a touchdown. So now they're up 10-7. Yeah, Burrow's awesome. This is going to be a good second half. Kings beat the Lakers, and Sabonis had 12 rebounds in the first half, more rebounds than the Lakers starters. And LeBron had 28 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 steals, a block, and is the second oldest player to get a triple-double, only behind Karl Malone, who did it as a 40-year-old in 2003 with the Lakers. But they lost 125-110. Sabonis finished with 29, 16 rebounds. De'Aaron Fox, 28. Yeah. Yeah, Harden goes, when we figure this out, it's going to be scary. We're getting there. We'll let others talk, and we'll put the work in. You're 0-5, dude. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's trying to leave an imprint. I'm using the first 10 games to get, basketball shape. Shouldn't you have been doing that? I didn't have training camp. Yeah, dude, you didn't have training camp because you were a freaking whining little bitch, and we're like, yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be with the Clippers. And now you have to use games to get yourself in shape. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? What were you doing? You didn't want to play, so get yourself in shape. I mean, and it's acceptable. How is that acceptable in sports? To be like, I have to use the first 10 games to get, dude, you should have been already in shape during that whole time. Bullshit. Ridiculous. I'm just like, this, yeah, it annoys me. And Adam Silver appeared on NBC Sports coverage of the Celtics-Knicks game. He said he'd like to have a market like Mexico City. He would also like to expand to bringing a team to Montreal, as well as a potential return to Vancouver, where the Grizzlies paid from 95 to 2001 before going to Memphis. Yeah. I don't know. They're going to play in Paris. They're going to play in Mexico City. They're going to play in Paris in January. Oh, and he says, while playing more international games is likely, he remains highly mindful of the impact of extended travel on players. It's a balance. We are very much a global league. You may be global player leagues, but, you put teams over there. I mean, it's more travel on the players. Listen, they're making a shitload of money. They fly private, whatever. They don't fly coach and shit, but I don't know, man. I mean, we got to expand all over the place. Mexico City. I mean, are they there? Are they rabid for basketball? I mean, sure, they come once in a while. Paris, they're rabid. I mean, I could see what's being global game. Now, I could see England and Germany. They could have a team there all year. That I could see. That's something I could definitely see. Because they have knowledgeable fans. They're into the games. They're into all of it. Yeah. Oh, shit. He just grabbed his hand. Oh, shit. That ain't good. Burrow grabbed his wrist right after the pass. Yeah. It probably broke something. It only hurts when I squeeze it. Jesus. What, he hit his hand? Oh, he smashed his hand down when after the touchdown pass. Jesus Christ. I don't know. How about the Hornets? 76% largest year-over-year valuation increase in the NBA. The group led by Rick Schnall and Gabe Plotkin purchased a controlling stake from Michael Jordan in August. Forbes estimated the franchise to be worth $1.7 billion as of October 2022. It's now worth $3 billion. Congrats to them. Good going. And Megan Rapinoe in the championship game, NWSL, with OL Reign lost to Gotham 2-1. She tore Achilles. She appeared to slip with her right leg, bucking underneath. This was at the 6-minute mark, and that was it. And people are going crazy because she said they're, I don't know, did she say something about God or something? I don't believe in God, but, that this happened and people are going crazy about it. But I was like, you know what? You're an athlete. That shit happens, man. It's crazy. Last game she ever plays and that happens. Did you see, also TMZ had a video of Oubre dragging his bike or something like that? No, I did not. So you think he screwed up? Oh, that's interesting you say that because I'm kind of, maybe something really did happen. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Maybe he screwed up on his bike, got hit, was out late at night in the dark, got hit. Bad things happen. That's a good point. Zay Flowers, dude. Oh, flag. So we just scored and but it's going to come back. Did it? Yep. Holding. So that's what, a 60-yard pass play that's going to come back for holding. Yeah, Harbaugh's like, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. No, I did not see that. No, that's why I don't have, maybe I got to watch more TMZ. That's interesting you said that, Josh. I did not know that. No, that's quite interesting that you said that, huh? Wow. Yeah, shit. Wow. Huh. Oh, and so Beckham Jr. is going to be called for I don't know about that. Well, he had him by the neck. Yeah, had him by the jersey. Yeah, well, that's what you get, dude. Manchester City posted a Premier League record of 712.8 pounds, 890 million in revenue, 2022-23 season. It's a lot of shekels. A lot of shekels. Oh, and Tyler Glasnow, the Rays could be letting him go. He's a trade candidate. He's going to make $25 million this coming season. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway invests in the Atlanta Braves. All right. An investment indirectly eliminated its holdings in General Motors, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, while also trimming a stake in Amazon. Jesus Christ. I can't even compare. And the LPGA's CME Group Tour Championship tees off on Thursday, a purse of $7 million. Season high outside the major championship. Next year, the number will be even bigger. 2024, the season-ending event will be $11 million, including $4 million check for the winner. The total purse matches of the 2020 U.S. Women's Open, while the women's portion will double this week's prize and is on par with the $4 million awarded to winners of the PGA Tour's signature events and LIV Golf's cash-induced tournaments. It's also more than any men's major offered its winner in 2023. Additional funding comes from this title sponsor, CME Group, which has extended its deal through 2025. And Burrow's going to the locker room, which is not a good sign. Not a good. Kyle Allen is the backup. Not a good sign. Tyler Boyd, not a good sign for me getting points. Ugh. That really sucks. And ESPN launched its ESPN Bet. It is now the #1 in iOS downloads for not just major apps, but all apps since its loss on Tuesday. Oh, my God. So, yeah, everybody's gambling. That's what Damien said to me. I think Damien's going to come on a future show, so we'll see if that happens. I was looking to see if I had any. Yeah, the way I set it up now, I'm trying to, if Josh wants to listen on YouTube, I can't make it doesn't work. Nobody really cares. But I can't do both with this thing. So that drives me crazy. But it's a journey, right? It's a journey. I'm going to see ESPN. I want to see some scores. Trying to see. Yeah, betting is big, dude. Betting is very big. ESPN. See how the Nets are doing. You accepts ban. Tiger's son one-up dad with high school state team title. Good for him. Bills dig distances self from brothers. Oh, and then every time you open this fucking thing, ESPN Bet pops up, which drives me crazy. Yeah. Washington court puts pause on Pac-12 control. Giants Barkley on loyalty doesn't mean anything. AG threatens action to halt JMU. Who does? Oh, Virginia Attorney General threatens legal action. Hey, listen, football's big, right? People love football. People get crazy about football. Yeah, Washington court puts. Okay, so now they're pausing it on control of Pac-12. So yeah, you knew that was going to happen. Yeah, so you see, that's why I was trying to read stuff and see what was happening here. Yeah. We're going to go back. Let me see. The boxing is now on. Oh, so boxing on now also. Yeah, I only have, I guess I can watch it on my iPad tonight there, Josh. But right now I'm going to watch the football. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, all right. And the Nets are, trying to see what the Nets are doing. Oh, God damn it. Oh, Brooklyn is up. Oh, they're down by 13 to the Heat. So that looks like that's not, no bueno. And my computer's working slow as shit, so it's not really happening. But that's okay. It's a journey, right? Yeah, it happens. All right. I can't get that working. All right. You know what? JD want to do a show today, and, you know, sometimes you just got to keep on trucking. So we're going to keep on trucking today. All right. Let me get to some trivia questions for today. What school has the most wins in the history of college football? Michigan, they're going for the 1,000th win on Saturday against Maryland, followed by Ohio State 963, Alabama 962, Texas 945, also Notre Dame 945, and they're going to go for their 1,000th without Jim Harbaugh. The Maize and Blue have won 11 national championships in football, but only one since 1948, a co-title in 1997 share with Nebraska. Today's question, what team is the most Cy Young winners? What Major League Baseball team is the most Cy Young winners? So, you know, Josh, I'm sorry we got here a little late, but better late than never. And we'll see if Burrow comes back. And this could get ugly very fast. Oh, was that OBJ with the catch? Yeah, OBJ, you know, doing a dance, you know, because that's the only way he does things in life. But I want to thank Josh for good stuff today. Damien, I talked to too. Hal, that was a great story. That story today was top. I love that. I love that about Azeez Al-Shaair, the starting linebacker for the Titans. Love that story. Homeless, house burned down, commuting to play high school football, goes to Florida Atlantic, undrafted, 2019 out of Florida Atlantic, gets picked up by the Niners, becomes a stalwart on special teams, and now is the leading tackler of the Titans, and told the story to Mike Evans after they lost 26 last week, the Titans. I mean, I love that shit. I love it. That's why I do the show. That's why I do it. So have a great day. Peace out, Josh. I know today wasn't, you know, it was okay. You know, it's a journey, right? So everybody have a great day. Peace out. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Thanks for listening, Josh. Adios.